everybody. This is Amai. I just woke up a while ago, so bear with me. And this is like the third time I've recorded this, so also, keep that in mind. So, what is this about? If you've read the title, you probably would have figured it out by now. But basically, I'm here to talk about and more or less celebrate my 4 years, like doing this. For those who may or may not know, my first upload was back in December 30th of 2021. And as of recording this in my local time zone, it is December 30th of 2025. So, 4 years. Um, Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy considering, after another year passes, that would have been half a decade of me being here, being delusional, recording shit and streaming and stuff. That's kind of crazy to imagine. I've mentioned this before, but I've wanted to do content for like forever, really. It's been like um a goal, something I've really wanted to do for a very long time. Like, I used to, well, I still do, but I used to watch a lot of YouTube, and you know, it meant a lot. It meant a lot. It was it's like routine. I get home from school. It's not like school's exactly a miserable day always, especially back in like primary and like middle school. It's never really that bad, but there are bad days, right? There are definitely bad days. There's always bad days, and um, after a bad day, I get home, I watch YouTube. I used to watch a lot of Minecraft, a lot of popular MMOs, if you guys know them or not. Um, and Yeah, it meant the world. It was always really nice. It was fun. It lifted my spirits. It made me feel good, made me feel happy. Obviously, grown up now, I don't exactly watch the same things I used to, but the idea of making content to, cheer people up, make people happy is something I've wanted to do for a very, very, very long time. And I've attempted to do so. I have for a very, very, very long time as well. And it never picked up. Like, it never went anywhere. It wasn't, I guess, appealing enough, maybe. Maybe I lacked some skills for it, and maybe the algorithm wasn't exactly super nice to me. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was just a skill issue. I don't know. But either way, it's something I've wanted to do for a long time and have done for a very long time. And Amai was the first time I ever actually succeeded in doing so. So it means the world to me that I've been able to do this for so long now and still have people supporting me. Um Whether or not you're someone that just listens without commenting or whatever, or you're someone that likes to, come into my comments and tell me I had a bad day and your audio like made me feel better. Thank you so much. Whether or not you're, someone like the former or someone like the latter, it still means a lot to me. Obviously, if I can see a comment of you saying that, it makes me a lot happier. But if you're not a commenter, that's absolutely okay. I've made this very clear in the past. As much as I would love to see more comments because that would help me with the algorithm as well, I don't have, like, I'm not going to, and I can't force you to comment. Even me myself, when I watch a lot of YouTubers or like when I listen to the girlfriend RP stuff, I never comment. I basically never comment. You would barely ever find me commenting on anything because I don't have that much to say to begin with. Um so, just want to put that out there that I do appreciate everybody that, comes around and listens to the audios and whatnot. And I don't want to like show favoritism, but for those who do attend the streams, swing by and watch my stream highlights or like listen to my covers, extra thank you to you guys because those are kind of something that's like out of the norm. You know what I mean? It's not my main type of content, so for you to go out of your way and still kind of check out and be interested somewhat, I guess, in my side projects, it means a lot because if I'm being perfectly honest, I love doing those. I love posting stream highlights, even though editing it is such a hassle, it takes so long, but it's fun. You know, re-experiencing the funny moments I've had with my friends on stream, or even just me saying dumb shit, and putting into a compilation like my Wukong highlight stream. Like that's fun. I like doing that. It doesn't get a lot of support, which is kind of sometimes because it does take a lot for me to edit and stuff. Um, it is still fun, and it's still something I will continue to do, even if it's not exactly gonna do super well. But for those who do support it, thank you so much, because you know it gives a little bit of like motivation to keep doing it. Because again, the covers and I'm not I wouldn't consider myself like a really really good singer, and I've been learning how to mix and stuff, but it's still kind of a little difficult. So I do have to put a lot of effort into that to make it like pretty decent. At least I want to say pretty decent. So yeah, um really really appreciate it. But hey, if you're not someone that likes to check out that type of extra content, that's also okay. Just wanted to give a special shout out to those who do. um and yeah, so you know I've done quite a bit in the last 4 years. And relax, I'm not announcing my retirement just yet. Just yet. Um, but this year I haven't done as much. I went back and counted how many times I streamed. I did not stream that much. And uploads, I don't even have to count. No, I did not upload that much this year. There were a lot of times this year where I took like a week break, or like a break more than 3 days, which I barely ever did in the past 4 years. I used to upload like every day. I used to upload and almost stream every day. I don't do that anymore. I do not do that anymore. And I want to. I really do. I really want to go back to just posting every day and streaming every fucking day. And I really want to. But I don't think I will. Um, because it's difficult. It is. And for those who have listened to my post audio rants, or even just some of my other rant videos, my life hasn't exactly been going too well. To put it simply, I've had a lot of issues, a lot of issues. Don't worry, they're not too severe, but it's enough to get me so demotivated and so upset to even think about doing anything else other than sitting there just watching like YouTube or some shit, and then like playing games. I I've been having a pretty rough time. Um and I did go to therapy, but I stopped going cuz it wasn't really working out. But yeah, obviously, um it sucks, and I let it impact how much I can upload and how much I can stream and all that. So sorry about that. I know, to be honest, I don't have to apologize. It's my channel. I can do whatever the fuck I want, but I do feel like it's a bit of a letdown. Like, even for me, I kind of hate the fact that I feel so miserable that I can't work. Like, I can't do my shit as often as I used to. Um, but we ball. Hopefully 2026 is better. I'm not gonna say something like 2026 is my year for real, because I've been saying that shit for like 4 years straight, and well, let's just say it has not been my year in any of those years. You know, I mean, to say it even went up is cope. It hasn't gone up, but we ball. Um, Now speaking of 2026, we're gonna be entering 2026 in a few days. Um, and I just kind of want to bring to your attention what might be going on in 2026 for this channel. Um, as kind of like a roadmap. I don't have any specific dates, but firstly, um, side projects. There's something that I've been working on, and we haven't gone too far yet. So I don't really have anything to share, and I don't really want to share anything just yet. When I have more and when we're ready to, I will share. So keep that in mind, I guess. I do want to say though, maybe don't get your expectations up too high. It's not like I'm announcing a world tour or anything. Just, you know, keep your expectations a little lower, but it is pretty cool. It's something that I'm pretty excited about, and I hope you guys can be excited about as well. Don't worry, I'm not launching a crypto. Okay, I am not launching a crypto. Okay, just don't worry about that. I know, in the big 25, well, even in the past few years, a lot of little scams here and there with crypto and stuff. Do not worry, I'm not launching a crypto. All right. I love money, but I don't love money that badly. Okay. So yeah, no. Jokes aside, it's not a crypto. It's a project, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be somewhat like related to what I do like here as Amai. Um. So yeah, that's all I'm really gonna say about it for now. Uh. Yeah. And then secondly, um, merch. I know I talked about it like last year, but a lot of stuff has happened since last year. So just wanted to update that again. Merch may be coming. Recently I've gone a plushie. I I have to record something for that later. Um, it's pretty cool. Um, and it would be really cool if you guys show some interest in it. When I have something to post and something more to say about it, I will. But I just want to drop that on your radar that there is merch coming. But I will say, um, it might take some time. It might take some time, and it may or may not require funding. I just want to put that out there, just in case. I just want to make things clearer so it doesn't feel like I'm like trying to scam you or anything. Uh, because in this space of content creation, a lot of things can happen. I'm not gonna get too deep into that, but I just want to make sure that you guys are getting what you want at an affordable price. You know, where you don't feel pressured, that you're dumping a huge sum of money. I just want to make things as easy as possible because the easier for it is for the easier it is for you, the easier it is for me. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it out there. Like, I don't really want to do anything that's too complicated on your part because that would just make it more complicated on my part, and I really don't have the time and like fortitude to deal with that these days. So yeah, just being completely transparent. I want to make this as easy as possible, and I want to make it as affordable as possible for all of you. But at the same time, I don't want to go negative for it. I hope you guys can understand. I don't want to go negative with it. So yeah, I just want to put that out there. Full transparency. Um, we're not redacting anything. I'm not gonna, when I talk more about my future projects, it's not like I'm gonna drop a ton of pages of some blacked out like PNGs. So don't worry too much about that. Again, transparency. Um, and also also because I myself I get quite a bit of merch sometimes from games and like other streamers and stuff. And I'm just gonna be honest, shit is so expensive these days, especially with shipping. Like, shipping sometimes costs almost as much as the fucking product itself. I'm sorry for the curse words, but holy shit, that everything is so expensive. So, you know, I don't, I really don't want to sell anything too expensive. And not to snide like anybody listening, but I understand a lot of people these days. You're not exactly like the richest person on the earth. Some of us, we're just kind of broke. Like, we have money, but we don't have that much money. And some of us don't have money. So it's like, I really, really, really don't want to sell anything that's like super expensive because no one's going to be able to buy it. Firstly, no one's gonna be able to fucking buy it, and if anybody does buy it, I feel bad because you're paying so much for it. That's like it's fucking completely unreasonable. I am not charging like I'm not charging $100 for something like okay. I think the plushie is very cool. It's very worth it. Um, it supports me a lot. It represents me. It's very cool. But I don't want to sell it for like a fucking, like, I wouldn't ever sell something for like $1 billion. I'm exaggerating, but like, I really, really, really do not want to sell something super expensive, because we're just not in that like day and age where anybody can just afford it. It's not like, anybody can just like be like, oh yeah, I have this amount of money to just casually dump on a merch. And like, I feel like at the end of the day, if you have money, just even a little bit of it, you should focus, like, you should prioritize that money for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, invest, or like, I don't know, just like, do something, start a business. I don't know, whatever you got going on. Like, treat yourself, even if something as simple as treating yourself. Maybe you want to go to your nearest coffee shop and get yourself a drink, a bagel, whatever the fuck you want. I would prefer that so much over than you spending something on me, because as much as I love money, again, I don't need your money. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you guys are still watching my audios and stuff, I get revenue from there. It's not a lot, but like, I'm not exactly in that position in life where like I'm really, really desperate for money. Um, so genuinely, if you have the money to, uh, like, extra, and you're willing to, you can consider getting the merch or supporting me, anywhere else, financially wise. But if you can't, and like, if you don't have the extra bit of money to, don't even think about it, please. Okay, like, I love money, but I do not want to rob you. Okay, I know it's technically not robbery, but it feels like robbery to me, so I don't want to do it. Um, so yeah, just want to put that on your radar. Just a quick heads up that that is happening. Um, Now, I know a few years ago, I think maybe two now, or even longer ago, because I've been working on this for like forever. I write music. Now, before anybody thinks I'm some hotshot, I'm fucking not. I barely actually done anything, but just wanted to put that on your radar that I do write music. I make music. It's nothing too insane, but recently I've been able to make some progress with that. I know, um some viewers who have been around for quite a while might know what I'm talking about. I might be very excited for it. I don't have too much to share right now, except the fact that I have recorded something that's on my channel right now. Well, it has been for like a year already, of one of my original songs, and I am working to get that actually released, and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. If any of you guys are interested in that, I will leave the link to that down below, so you guys can check that out if you're interested. Again, if you're not, understandable. I don't expect everybody to be interested in everything I do. That's just not possible. If that was possible, I would be rank one on the platform right now. So yeah, obviously, I don't feel like you're forced to support everything I do, because I don't expect you to. Um, and yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to say for now. In terms of schedule, like how much I can stream and upload and stuff in the coming year, no promises. Genuinely, no promises. I will. Okay, one thing that I will say though, 2026 summer, I might be away. I may be away. I don't have too much details. Sorry, I was almost dying there. As I was saying, I don't have too many details to share just yet, and it's not like you guys are gonna get all the details because it doesn't really matter. But I might be away. I might be overseas. Um, in 2026 summer. I don't know when exactly, and I don't know for how long exactly just yet, but we'll see. Also another thing. For those who have been around for a little long enough, I know when I went to Japan last year, I said I would record a lot of things and maybe even stream there. And at the end, I've only posted like one short. Uh, yeah, sorry about that. I just never got to editing the stuff. I didn't film that much to begin with, and some of the stuff I filmed, I wasn't too pleased with. I did take a lot of pictures though, and I did put them on my IG. So I mean, shameless plug, I guess. You can go follow my IG and see that. They're in my highlights, like story highlights. I don't think I actually posted the pictures, but they're on my highlights, so you can check that out if you're interested. Now, um, I'll be gone in summer 26, maybe. I might be gone in summer 26 to travel. I'm not gonna make anything. I'm not gonna say anything like, "Oh, I'm gonna film stuff and like post it for you guys," because honestly, am I going to? I do not know. I've got a feeling I'm not going to at the end of the day. So just wanna let you guys know that I might be taking a break, and I may or may not record some stuff for you guys before I go or when I'm gone. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. I just I don't really want to like say I would. I have a bad habit of saying I'd do something and then not doing it. Some may know that I think for my 25K subscribers, it's, like commemoration, I said I was gonna do a Q&A. I'm at 36 now. I have not done that Q&A. Um, so like I don't I don't want to like say too much and get you guys all excited, and then you know not actually doing any of it. So yeah, I it feels bad. Like it's not something I'm necessarily like proud of, but it's okay. I appreciate the support anyways, guys. Okay. Now I think that's it. I genuinely think that's it. I know this is kind of long, and I know most people aren't gonna watch this. If I'm being real, a lot of people are gonna see this upload, and it's like it's not a boyfriend audio, and then they're not gonna click on it, and that's fine. That's fine. But for those who stuck through the whole like 20 minutes of me rambling, thank you so much. And again, thank you everybody for 4 years. Highs and lows, but we're here, and I appreciate your support very much. No matter how long you're here for, even if you're not here in the next few weeks, in the next few months, in the next few years, that's okay. That's okay. Um, all I can really do is wish you well. Hope everybody's doing well, no matter where you are, even if you don't listen to me anymore. I hope you're doing well. And to those who aren't gonna hear this because you don't listen to me anymore, thank you. Thank you for being there, even if you're not here anymore. Thank you. And you know, I know they're not gonna see this either, but my streamer buddies, my streamer friends, also thank you for 2025. Um, a lot of great moments with you guys, like playing games, chatting, talking about dumb shit. Means the world. Like I feel like I haven't had so much fun like with human beings in so long, because I don't really have human beings. Like I don't really have that. Like I don't really socialize really. Like I don't really socialize with like anybody exactly. So thank you very much for 2025 as well. Um Means the world. Highs and lows, but thank you. And yeah, I think that's about it. Um yeah, you know. Um there should be an audio dropping tonight. I think I want to get something out on the 31st and the 1st and maybe the 2nd, and then I might take a little bit of a break. Maybe we'll see, but I do want to get something out tonight and also on the 1st. So yeah, we'll stay tuned, and yeah, peace. Bye bye.